Hey, thank you guys for joining me. This is kind of your first step on what to do with this contact management system. So, what I'm going to do is switch over to the app program in the back. And once you log in, you're going to be at the Launchpad stage or the Launchpad stage. In here, we have our navigation bar on the left-hand side. And what I'm going to focus on in this video is all about creating your website and getting everything going. Now, if you're switching over to us from another host and you like the look of your website already, then we're not going to change anything. We'll just have our VAs go ahead and basically duplicate it into our system. But let's say that you want to go ahead and you start from scratch, or maybe you're like, you know what, let me just investigate and I want to see what these new ones look like, right? So we're going to click over onto sites on the left-hand side. And then up at the top, you'll see another navigation bar. You're going to have funnels, websites, stores, webinars, analytics. So how much people come there, blogs. If we're going to be using a WordPress site on here, there is an extra charge for that, but we can also host WordPress sites. Um, we do have portals, and that's an advanced feature. So I'm going to do that in another video. We can make forms and surveys. We can also make quizzes, set up a chat widget, and QR codes. So for the most part, on even our most basic plan, you have unlimited funnels, unlimited websites, unlimited webinars, blogs. You do not have the WordPress client portal. You do have unlimited forms and surveys and quizzes, and you can create a chat widget and many QR codes. All right. So the difference between a funnel and a website, many people don't know this. So please work with me and bear with me for explaining this. Funnels are nurturing websites, basically. It's just another name. In other words, somebody's kind of interested in working with you, but we need to nurse them along. These are more geared towards real estate brokers here. So, what I do with these sort of things is I end up getting lead magnets that I put on an email campaign and I send it to real estate agents once a week. And the whole idea is for them to see that our values, see that we give them useful things, but we want to eventually keep in front of them so that they're going to refer us sometime in the future. Now, with me, I always go through, I treat this web, getting business off the websites, I treat this as kind of like a football game. And what I mean by that is we're going to have a good run game, and having a good run game in football is going to open up a passing game. And just the opposite. If I had a really good quarterback and wide receivers and I have a great passing game, well, that forces the defense to focus on that, which is going to open up my run game. When we're dealing with getting clients and business off the internet and or just getting business in general, we're going to have either a good direct to consumer game or a good real estate agent referral game. A lot of people think they can do both. You can't. All right. You're going to have to pick one. I myself chose to go direct to consumer and go that route. But if you're going to go to the real estate agents, you really want to work on getting a funnel, especially if it's for obtaining new agents, not maintaining the relationship. There's other things for maintaining the relationship. So I'm going to switch over to websites. Websites are designed not for nurturing, but for immediate action. And this is another place that many home inspectors fail, is they don't set their websites up for immediate action. So we're going to get into the hero statements above the fold and basically how do we convert the visitor who is looking to hire a home inspector. If they're coming to our site, they bought a house and they need a home inspector and they need it now. The only thing we need to do is say, hey, we're the best, choose us. And that's what we want to focus on. We do have to become the best value. So right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to create a new website. Again, this video is designed for somebody who's starting from scratch. So up here on the upper right corner, you're going to see new website. We're going to click on that. It's going to give you a choice to either start from a blank canvas. And if you're creative, go for it. I am not creative. All right. I am a simple home inspector and I just want to make money doing home inspections. So what I like to do is go off the templates. Now, the engine behind all this does have roughly 1,000 different templates that we could choose from. All right. And there they go. They're populating. What we're looking for here is strictly going to be eye candy. I don't want you doing a search for automotive or beauty or business or coaching or any of these things here. What we want is going to be more so like consultation, maybe. We're not going to do lead capture. That's going to be for our funnel. All right. Not about and bio. Discount sales would be good. All right. So we could toss that on there. Webinar, virtual events, not so much about that. So, and this is only so you can reduce the look of it. And then I want you just to take these things from a distance. Don't read, don't do anything else like that. Just take them from a distance. Now, one of our clients chose this wellness look in here. And this is a great website to start with. If these are the colors and everything else that you want, we're going to go ahead and add your logo in here. We're going to edit the navigation bar that's up here. We're going to change your headline, your sub headline, which is this one that's highlighted, and then also our solution statement. And we'll also change this picture, and this is our call to action. We may even put a secondary call to action in here. And all of these items, photos, and everything else, we're going to be changing. The layout of this thing is perfect, all right? But we're going to go ahead and make it to our business. So I honestly don't care which one of these you choose. This is your choice, and please do not ask me to choose it for you, because this is the image of how you want to be seen and the colors that you like and you do. So let's say that we want this one, then all we do is hit continue on there, and you're going to see it's going to start building our web pages. Now, once we get this web page built and we're good to go, the next step is going to be getting the information so we can go ahead and edit. And you're going to see everything in here. We could click on it. And then if we want to change the wording, we can change the wording that easy. So I'm going to stop this video here. And again, your first step is going to be choosing the layout that you want. And again, this is always going to be just eye candy. The next video I'm going to be doing is going to talk about how do we find out what goes in the hero section up top, and how do we get those pain points and determine what's going to be there. I'm going to be working off of the same layout when I do it. So please just go to the next video in this, and that'll help you out. Thank you.